Hi everyone, welcome to Straight from the Divine Tarot. We are Monday, December 1st, 2025. The last month of the year. Unbelievable. Hopefully you're having a beautiful day. Thank you for joining me. I'm truly grateful. Hopefully we're going to have some good reads here. The energy is very choppy at the moment. I think there's a full moon coming up on the 4th or something like that. I could be wrong. I'll have to look it up. Anyway, something's going on right now. There's a lot of interference with the energy, so just bear with me. You know it's a timeless read for the newbies. You can switch the genders and the roles if you need to. Only take what applies, okay? Don't try to make things fit if it doesn't. It's not advisable. And again, yet again, I love you. I thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing this journey with me. I'm truly grateful. Let's see where we're going to go. There's a lot, like I said, there's a lot going on. Before I started this read, somebody's got high hopes. High apple pie in the sky hopes, I heard. So this is the old song, High Hopes. I haven't heard that in ages. Maybe that's important to you. It's a song that will strike a, tickle your memory or something like that. Where are we going with this, please, Spirit? Where are we going for this reading? What is this about? Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors of the highest white light. What's the message for the collective at this hour, please? Okay. Angelic protection. Overarching energy. Don't you love that? I do. Those beautiful angels. I love them so, so much. Enemy disguised as a friend. So you're being protected from this enemy. Underlying energy. Pay attention to your dreams. Someone's getting some karma. So this balance is being restored to a situation. Children are a factor, yours or somebody else's. Or somebody's acting like a child. You could be a Virgo, they could be a Virgo, or something happened in Virgo season. Aries, you could be an Aries, somebody else is an Aries, or something's going to happen in Aries season. Somebody's getting a timeout, they're getting sat down. Someone was unfaithful. You've been ignoring your gut. And now is balance time. You could be a Libra or somebody else's. Okay? Bringing some balance. This is justice. It's a reckoning. It's karma. New love entering your life. Or somebody else's life. Act now, think later. 2 weeks from now. Woo! So you got lots to look forward to if that's in what you want. Okay? Not everybody wants a new lover. New relationships. Yeah, you're going to a get together very soon. I mean, Christmas parties all, yeah. Okay, so I just had to see what was underneath that. Listen, there's a lot of parties, business parties, work parties, Christmas parties, family, friends, business. Be prudent, okay? Don't overdrink. Keep an eye on your drinks and your food. Somebody's out there to get you. I'm really picking that up because they're going through some karma for something they've done. They're about to get found out and they're getting desperate. So just keep an eye on everything. Even your car. If you're going to a company party and you're driving, you don't have to be drinking. I don't recommend you do. But check your car. Okay, somebody could be playing around with your car. I was picking that up. Hopefully, that's not to be. Hopefully you're going to be able to thwart whatever this is. The angel protections here. Obviously the angels are protecting you as well, but you can't leave things to chance. You have to be observant as well, okay? Where are we going with this, please, Spirit? No facts. Never has the facts, makes shit up and lies. So you're dealing with a big fat fucking liar. Always partying. They said you were always partying, or they are. Somebody's running their mouth. Every time I see that, it could be running on the run. It could be runner, chaser, dynamic, or I'm really picking up somebody's running their mouth. They're trying to outrun something. Karma. Fake social media accounts to spy. So you could be online. Not everybody has a channel or a podcast or anything like that. But it's just a simple profile. Maybe they're watching what you're doing online. They could be a friend. You don't realize that they're stabbing you. It could also be a friend of a friend. Sometimes they can see other people's profiles or false faces, false profiles wanting to friend you up. Could be anybody, okay? Somebody that had a romantic love affair with you, or somebody had a romantic love affair with another person. Smex, fix, secret lover. They claimed that they were having intimacy with you. There's divination abuse going on here. You're trying to find out what your next move is. Who you're having an affair with. I don't know. Or they claimed you were. Ignore what they're doing. They're trying to get some dirt on you. Because you're a king or queen rising. You're waiting for this to play out. Somebody wants to compete with you. There's no competition. You are who you are. You're authentic. You don't need to compete with anybody. Somebody's trying to get into your energy. Somebody you've rejected and they held a grudge against you. It's a happiness hater. So they either they still want to ruin you, or they tried to ruin you one way or another, and they're about to get found out, and they don't like it. Well, learn to play nice. Don't start nothing. There won't be nothing. Angel protection. No facts. Or they're claiming that maybe you do have angel protection and you talked about it, and they're claiming that you're full of shit, that you're delusional, you're crazy, you talk to angels, you talk to God. Let them find out. Let them find out the hard way. You're not here to fucking, you're speaking your truth. Whether they want to believe you or not, who cares? You were hell-bent on opposing you anyways. No matter what you say or do. They're going to try to find something to say against you. They got their nose out of joint. That's what it is. They don't like you. There's tension, stressed out, migraines, and worries. So it could be somebody that they're prone to migraines, you or someone else. I'm sorry if you're going through that. You put up some boundaries. They're stressed out. They can't get to you now. Disrespectful, enough is enough, and defend yourself, and you will. You put some boundaries. They can't cross this line, or they're trying to cross the line. They're going to get smacked pretty fucking hard. I'll tell you that much. You took the time to smell the roses. You grounded yourself. You've started the healing process. You're very happy, healthy, wealthy, wise. You don't have to be wealthy, but you know what I'm saying, right? You're good. Slow down. Take some you time. Get out in nature. That's what you did. You're not worrying about this piece of crap. The possibilities for you and your future are endless. Follow your dreams. Make up your mind. Believe in yourself. And that's what you did. Because these people, whoever this is, friend, family, foe, ex, business, whatever this is, they weren't supporting you. They had no faith in you. They wanted to see you fall on your face. That's what I mean. Like, it doesn't matter what you do in life. They're going to find a reason to hate you or talk about you. You can do everything perfectly, but they're going to find something to nitpick about. They burnt their bridges with you. Lack of trust, disloyal, turn back on. Now they're longing. They're missing you. They want to talk. They want to reunite. They're wishful thinking. They want a second chance. Right? Lustful. They could be sending you love and lust spells. It doesn't have to be an intimate partner. It could be anybody. But they send love and lust spells to make you more pliable to their bullcrap, to make you want to be with them, to make you miss them. It could be divine feminine energy. There we go. Runner chaser dynamic. Escape, denial, and excuses. Now they're drowning in their own pity over their heads, overextended rock bottom. This is happening today. Good vibes now in the moment. They hate. Somehow they might be seeing you somehow, maybe online or in your community. Maybe they go to where you work. I don't know, but somehow they're seeing you and they see that you're very upbeat and pleasant, and they know that you're not thinking about them. And this is really getting to them. It's irking them because they're not getting. They're not getting their own way. Hold on a sec. Sorry about that. I had to get the cards off the floor. Spirit's funny. Every now and then, because I'll do my floors, blah, blah, blah. And sometimes I won't do underneath the couch. And every now and then, the cards go spilling underneath the couch. And I can hear them going, that wouldn't happen if you did your work in the proper way. You know what I mean? Like if I pulled the couch out and swept and vacuumed underneath it. Well, sometimes you don't feel like it. Sometimes you cut corners. Ooh, that might have something to do with this read. Somebody's cut corners. I live alone, so it's not a big deal, but it is what it is. Angel protection, no facts, intention. So a poser and a doppelganger. Somebody's trying to be you. Poses you. Trying to take on your energy. Steal whatever's yours. Your partners, your family, your friends. Jealousy. It's all born out of jealousy. They probably turned around and said you were jealous of them, too. Bonehead. Somebody's feeling shame. They wanted to shame you. Yeah, it's competition. You're in your North Node. You don't compete. There's no comparison. You're in your North Node. Obviously, this person's in their South Node. Make it make sense. This is a narcissist. Yeah. They thought it was funny doing this. So always laughing at you. Now they're out of options. Now you're laughing. False documents. They tried to hex and curse you and went back to them. It's all about loyalty. They were not loyal. You were loyal. You were faithful. They are not. They're for the hood rat. They're for the streets. They had an image to uphold. They said you were a SMEX worker, or they're a SMEX worker, or they partake. Okay? This is unalives and endings. They wanted to cause you an accident, or somebody did. You're very protected. The angel's protecting you. You're on social media, or you have a platform, or they do. Time is of the essence. Time is up for somebody. They're going to get some time. They're going to get some time. It is what it is. Somebody's drunk or high. It's a frenemy. Passions involved. Drunk or high. Discrimination. Smear campaign and devalue. There you go. Narcissist, right? Mental illness. There you go. They could have said you had a mental illness, or they certainly do. I'm not a doctor or therapist, but if somebody's a narcissist, there is a personality disorder right there. There's something wrong with them, okay? They sabotage, self-sabotage, try to sabotage you. You could be the spiritual bait, or they're trying to bait you. Backpedaling now. Well, something to do with your partner or somebody else's partner. Relocate or move. Somebody's lazy. You're beautiful. Somebody else is beautiful. You're handsome. It's twisted logic. Oh, okay. I've gotten this a few times in my time, in my day. Okay. I mean, I clean up pretty good. But because of how you look, I've had certain partners or potential partners. They wanted to be my partner, but I said no, I wasn't interested. So they turned around and said, because of the way I look, I get fucked every day by multiple people. As if I have no fucking scruples, right? It's because of the way I look. Must be getting it left, right, and center all over the place. I get it at the grocery store. I get it at the corner store. I go to the doctor's, I get it there. I go to the library, I get it there. Huh? You know what I mean? I do my work, I get it there. I rake up the leaves in the yard, I get it there. Because the way I look. You're very humble. This is going to humble somebody. Somebody's trying to hack into your electronics. Somebody's angry now. This is a know-it-all. They thought they knew it all. They're trying to cover stuff up here. Good for them. Imagine that. People judging you because of the way you look. You know, it'd be a different story if I walked around with my boobs out, my ass out. I don't do that. It's just the way you look. It's because you say no to somebody. Oh, they must be getting it somewhere else. So they must be gay. No, I'm just not interested in you, bozo. Okay, where are we going with this? Angel protection, no facts, tension, poser, doppelganger. So they chose somebody that looked like you, I just heard. Could be one of your friends. And now it's turned into a big fucking headache. Somebody wanted to be you. So they could have chosen a karmic over you. And they made this karmic look like you, dressed like you. It's not you though. Now this karmic's really jealous, and your ex-karmic or narc is not happy. They're not getting what they wanted. Where are we going with this, please, Spirit? Told you, they're not happy. It's not a happily ever after. Somebody's a homewrecker, losing family, a group of some sort, some community. Somebody scapegoated you, tried to scapegoat you. It's more work than they thought it would be. Yeah, they were getting paid, expecting to get paid. Somebody was very generous, giving and receiving, prioritizing other people. Overarching energy. Bearing false witness. Somebody took a huge gamble and lost. They're in debt. They're lazy, don't want to put the work in, and disrespectful. They didn't want to learn a lesson. They thought they knew it all. This is bad financial news or advice. Took a huge gamble and lost. This could be divination abuse as well. Some of you can't make a payment. That's the overarching energy. Where are we going with that? Proof and evidence. Somebody's got receipts of some sort. They underestimated you. They were trying to harvest from you. Somebody's looking back here. They were waiting. They wanted to keep you waiting. Somebody wants proof now. Something to do. Yeah, this is financial ruin, spiritual jail. There's a lot of pentacles here. They were waiting to harvest from you, but this is loss. It's heavy-duty loss. Somebody's jealous, doing magic. So whatever they did towards you is bounced onto them. Somebody's very jealous. Male or female, place the genders where it belongs. They wanted proof. They need proof to show that you're sleeping around, that you're jealous, you're a bully, you're abusive. It's them. This is a happiness hater. This is somebody that destroys. They don't build. They don't. I don't know. Somebody's always angry that you have confidence and they don't. They underestimated you. Somebody wants to come back in from out of the cold, maybe, and somebody's jealous because they're running out of money or something like that. Yeah, this was. They're so jealous of you. They want to be you. This is wish fulfillment. It's a material harvest as well. Somebody's quite satisfied here, trying to slow you down or take something that's yours, something to do with a payment or mail. Somebody's heartbroken that you're faithful. They have to take accountability. They're heartbroken. You're faithful. They wanted to embarrass and disgrace you, but it turns out they're embarrassed and disgraced because you let them go. They're holding a grudge against you because you let them go. You won't let them fucking play with your heart. Yeah, somebody was jealous and they were abusive towards you. They lied. They spread rumor, gossip, and slander. They were petty and they were cruel. And they were very petty and cruel. Oh, this is a karmic. Somebody doesn't want to hear this. This is a false contract. It's all one-sided. Whatever this was poor decisions. They didn't use their higher wisdom. And now they're reaping the consequences. This is a lesson. They didn't want to learn their lessons. They're going to be forced to learn their lessons. People are mad at this person or at this couple because you're innocent. You took a leap of faith. You have a new beginning. You're at peace. They didn't see this coming. They don't know what to do here. Okay, they're trying to block you. You blocked them. You're ignoring them. You're just moving forward with your life. Congratulations. Something exciting's happening. They're in denial. They're really undecided. Don't know what to do. They were acting like the victim that they're not. The truth is out. They're trying to block the truth from coming out, but the truth is out. The moon reverse. There's no more confusion. They can't hide this any longer. They have to face their fears and or their darkness here. The truth has come out. They're in denial, or they're going to be denied. They're a fool. They are a fool. They thought you were a fool? No, you're not a fool. You're at peace. You knew the truth. Wow. You saw through their illusions. Even with a blindfold on, you saw through their illusions. You're not afraid either. They thought they could maybe intimidate you somehow. No. Yeah, they're gaslighting you, playing mind games and power plays, and maybe some sort of reactive abuse, trying to get energy from you. Now they're fighting, finger-pointing, blaming one another. They don't want this conflict. You were able to let this go and walk on. You let it go. You didn't engage. You walked away with your head held high because you saw it for what it was. It was all manipulation. Earth angel, right there. Your balance, you kept it in balance. You kept it in check. Everything in moderation here. You're very patient and balanced and fair. Healthy. You're a teacher. You pour that love into yourself. You're not afraid to love yourself. You're at peace here. And the angels are protecting you. You can also alchemize and transmute whatever they were sending you. Somebody wants to reconcile with you. You're very strong. You have integrity, loyalty, and honesty. You're very strong here. You soothe the beast within. You can tame anybody. You're patient and resilient. Somebody wants power and dominance over you. The way that you soothed this ex-partner, you made them feel like a king or a queen. They always got their flowers every day from you. You made them feel special and loved and, seen and heard. They didn't do the same for you, though. But they still want to reconcile with you because they want something out of you. Yeah, to lie and cheat and yeah, they want power and control over you. You're the one that got away. That's why. Something like that. If this is a narc, oh my gosh, you don't leave a narcissist, they leave you. But first, they have to find your replacement. Then they get their flying monkeys and their supply to come up after you. They start a smear campaign. They need to destroy you before you leave. Okay, so when you part, they come out smelling like roses. There's the roses, and you don't. It didn't work this way. Not with you. Because you consciously knew what they were doing, and you're co-creating with the divine, and you're manifesting something new. It's beautiful. You're a person that takes action. You have strength and courage. Congratulations. Be proud of you're proud of who you are. They're in their pride, very prideful, but you are proud of who you are. It's a different kind of pride. You have all the tools you need for success. This is conscious awareness. As above, so below, right? But see how he's pointing down towards the peace lilies here, the calla lilies. Oh no, okay, I just heard that. Thank you, Spirit. Whatever actions you're taking is basically telling these fools to sit down and heal. Or I'll make you sit down. What goes around comes around. There you go. You're very focused, or they're very focused on you. They're going through a dark night of the soul. You're able to put your past hurts behind you. They wanted you to appear unstable mentally, emotionally, in whatever way this is. They were sending you depression spells or something. I don't know. They were trying to steal money, opportunity, or spiritual gifts. They're in debt. They wanted you in debt. This is an opportunist for sure. Somebody can't pay for something. They're going through a dark night of the soul. Yeah, there we go. Somebody's a very promiscuous person, or they said you were. They were doing magic. They were sending you depression spells. Maybe they want to take you. They wanted you to take yourself out. This was unwise counsel. This is a dark high priest or priestess doing magic, shit talking, unwise counsel, lack of awareness. They lost their intuition if they had any. Secrets are now coming out. Somebody could have been sleeping around, very underhanded, undermining people. This was an injustice. It was a disgrace. I just heard unfair, unbalanced. Yeah, they dropped the ball here. They can't play games anymore. They thought they'd make a profit off of you. They really wanted you to look unstable, put you in debt. They wanted you to be at someone's mercy, theirs or somebody else's. Now the truth has come out. People were judging you harshly based off of lies. They misjudged you. Lack of awareness, acceptance, and accountability. They ran up some debts or something like that and wanted to leave it with you. They're being eclipsed out of something. That's an eclipse. Lack of awareness, acceptance, and accountability. They don't want to heal. There's no second chances. They're getting some karma. If they wind up in a court of law or in some sort of institution, a judgment's gone against them. They didn't use their higher wisdom. Okay, they made some poor decisions. Lying, cheating, and or stealing. They're trying to finagle a way to escape a situation. They wanted you stuck and struggling. Maybe they're trapped here. They wanted to sacrifice you. Good for them. But whatever they gained in the past, it was temporary, okay? See the tents in the background? Meaning they can't hold on to it for very long. They're trying to finagle a way to escape the situation here. But they left some proof behind them with the two swords behind. I'm picking up communication. So somebody's got them on tape or recordings of saying something. They look very smarmy, don't they? Come back here. You're the one that got away. And that doesn't sit well with a fucking narc. I just heard, I will end you. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Good for them. There's no love here. They showed you no love, no mercy, no compassion. They're just trying to drain you. They took your love and poured it away. There's no happiness, no new beginnings, no emotional or no kind of support whatsoever. Somebody's not happy. There will be no new beginnings. Somebody's feeling drained. Oh boy. Seeing through the illusions, breaking free. There's no more confusion. This is all illusion. Running out of options here. They can't coerce. They can't bribe or tempt anybody. They're out of money or out of steam or energy. They can't steal any more energy. 8 of Wands. This is a backfire. They've lost energy. They lost steam. They're running out of viable options. They wanted to make you look like you were delusional, and you're not. This is backfired onto them. This is no communication. This is bad news. You're happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. You know the truth. You're trustworthy. They've exposed themselves, or you exposed them. This is elimination. This is source. This is truth. They try to scapegoat you. This is the end of a family, a group, or some sort of community. This is a home wrecker. They try to destroy your family. Oh boy. They kept doing this over and over again. They're not happy here. They didn't want to stop doing what they were doing. It's getting old and stale. Somebody's resisting change. This is a permanent, profound ending or loss for whomever this is. They didn't want to change. Well, the divine's going to change them. Well, just when I said that, Archangel Michael just walked in, by the way. And how I know his calling card is your ears and your face go on fire like that. And that's what I was looking at when I felt him walk in. Archangel Michael's really protecting you. Congratulations. They couldn't take you out. It's so funny. They were holding back giving you your flowers during life, but if this had worked out, their schemes, and they had taken you out, they would have stood there at your giving your eulogy, giving you your flowers, talking about how great and beautiful and such a beautiful person you are, and how giving and loving and you know how they're going to miss you. They're going to give you your flowers only when you're gone. You know what I mean? Never get bothered to give you your flowers while you're here. You don't understand, right? Yeah. This is a big loss here. Archangel Michael's protecting you. Thank you for stepping by. Thank you. I love you too. He sends his love. He says he just wants to reassure somebody. So maybe you were just speaking to him. They're going to have to let this go. Somebody's unstable and insecure. They have no protection. They're going to let go. They want to open up. They can't hold back from you anymore, or they can't hold you back any longer. You're not holding on to them at all. You let these people go because you're independent. You're abundant, independent, and hardworking. You're stable and secure. You know your value and you know your worth. Something exciting's happening. It's a new beginning. You took a different approach, but yeah, you have some sort of messaging's coming towards you. You were able to avoid whatever they were trying to do to you. So the divine, the angels, they guided you. This is exciting. Maybe you got a little bit. Maybe it's fun for you guys. I know it is with me and the angels. They wanted to ruin you, but you walked away before they could. You ruined their plans. 8 of Cups. They never gave you an emotional fulfillment or happiness, whoever these people are. So you went in search of your emotional fulfillment and happiness, and you removed yourself. Why stay somewhere where people are intolerant, where they don't love you, and they show you they don't love you, they mistreat you? Yeah. So this stalled them. They wanted your destiny, but this is karma coming back on them here. Oh dear. They wanted you, or they want you now to come back into another toxic cycle with them. Ain't gonna happen. Somebody's waiting for the good news that you got in, that you had a stroke or a heart attack or something. Give me a fucking break. Somebody's pretending to be you so they can be you for the rest of their lives. Yeah, this is an opportunist. They have to return some money to you, or property, or whatever this is. They're making plans. Somebody's being watched. You're moving forward. They're making plans of some sort here. They're watching online. Somebody's got to make a conundrum. I just heard. You're not afraid to make decisions here. Money or no money, you're still moving forward in your life. There's not going to be a reconciliation. You have no good memories with these people. Somebody could have lost a child or children. This is a family that never gave you any respect here. Somebody gave out some false, misleading information about you. If there is an ex involved, there was unrequited love. Even if it's an ex, a family member, a friend, whatever relationships you had in the past, they were not reciprocal. It's a lot of trauma bonding going on here. And people that you dealt with didn't want to heal their inner childhood wounds. You did. Therefore, you're not going to go there. You got to let them go. They didn't care about you. 8 of Swords in reverse. They can't bind you. They can't hold you back or restrict you any longer. You removed all obstacles. You're free. You're free of all of them. This was unrequited, non-reciprocal. You're free. You were dealing with a player energy. Somebody did something too quickly. Yeah. So they sent you a love bomber towards you to do spell work on you, to make sure you don't spend your money wisely. You know what I mean? They didn't want you having support. You got no support from your family, from your relationships. They were all celebrating this online. They were watching you online. You're stable and secure. They didn't want nobody supporting you online. Ending a cycle to be in. Oh, so they could travel. So you're going through hardship and stuff. They're stable and secure. You weren't. They didn't want to show you any support. I did a couple of reads already, and they're all over the place. So it's family and friends and an ex or something like that were stealing from you, defrauding you. They were living pretty good lives. Meanwhile, you were struggling, and they were rubbing it in and laughing at you. Ending a cycle to begin a new one. Yep. They don't want to take accountability. They are losing their car. They can't move or travel. This is out of control. They can't overcome this because you overcame, persevered, and you put up boundaries. They're paranoid here. They're very, very paranoid because you're dealing with narcissists or worse, okay? Male or female. They're very abusive. You don't trust these people. It's a past life soulmate connection. The only reason why they're still in your life now or came into your life now is to end this once and for all. That's the truth. You're speaking your truth. You know the truth about this person. And they're scared. They could have said you were mentally unstable. They're trying to harm you somehow, or they did in the past. The worst has happened. This is a nightmare. There's a lot of swords here. They did too much. Somebody did get injured, or they were planning to take you out. Now they got a lot of burdens here. 10-10 is coming to an end here. This is corruption, abuse of power, abuse of authority, devil energy. They're bound to this. Made up allegations or accusations that were unfounded. They have no protection nor defense. This isn't your fight. The divine's fighting for you. 7 of Wands are feeling overwhelmed and defeated. They thought you'd be an easy target. Turned out they were wrong. 7 of Wands in reverse. This is divorce or separation, or this is a crime. This is a warlock, corruption, crooked judge leader, abuse of power, abuse of authority, false contracts. Somebody that doesn't believe here. Taking some action. They didn't want to let go. It didn't serve. They didn't expect this. All of their plans are falling down. Falling down. Yeah, I didn't mean to say that, but falling apart. They're not prepared for what's to come. They didn't want you moving farther ahead in life than them after the breakup. So they had to get involved. I don't know. You got your family involved, or their family, or your friends. Yeah, lots of egregious gossip. There will be no reconciling. The party is over. Ending. Yeah, they're not happy. They're missing you. They're moping. They're pouting. If you noticed in this deck, and I never noticed it before until earlier when I did a read with this deck, this King of Wands had this funny looking face on. And I haven't used this deck in a long time, right? But I'm like, what's he smiling about? He kind of looks like he's doing something he shouldn't be doing. I was right. Look where his other hand is. What's he doing? He wants to be a big, bold leader, he or she. They're missing you. Oh, he's bored with whoever they wound up with. Queen of Cups in reverse. They were greedy and selfish, materialistic, needy and greedy, not kind, nurturing, or sweet, not unconditional love, that's for sure. They don't care who they hurt. They're superficial, emotionally manipulative. This is not wish fulfillment, losing hope. Yeah, they stole a lot of money. They're losing a lot of money. This is family discord. They stole some sort of inheritance or a large amount of money, or they were planning to get rid of you for life insurance or something. There we go. Yeah, they're collaborating a contract of some sort. They can't get out of this. They can't escape. So somebody's getting blackmailed to stay in this relationship they don't want to be in. Could be a karmic saying, I'm going to tell on you. You got life insurance on your ex, blah, blah, blah. Or on a family member. I'm going to tell on you. They can't escape. They can't. Yeah, something's not working. They can't work. They could be at a distance. They're in trouble. They're in trouble. Something happening really quickly here. This is fraud, theft, get rich quick schemes. Could be a raid, police raid. They were attacking you. They were targeting you. This is fraud and theft. They're being investigated. Damn. Yep, somebody lied. They were vindictive, vile, jealous, bitter, and cold. Wanting to sacrifice you. They're stuck. They're trapped. They don't want to let go. Can't see things from a different perspective. They don't want to. It's a big waste of time. They're still they're stalling. They wanted a life of luxury. So they were keeping you stuck somewhere so they can live a life of luxury off your back. This is financial crime. Somebody's unstable and insecure, greedy and selfish. They wanted to make you look unstable with this power of attorney, maybe. Yeah, they were bragging and showing off here. They're not the empress. They wanted power of attorney, what'd I tell you? Somebody's shitting bricks right now. It could be you or somebody else. Highly intuitive, remaining stoic, not wearing your heart on your sleeve, but they want power and control over you. This could be a father. This could be you, a baby daddy. Or this could be somebody that from your past that they're trying to convince here. This is very chaotic energy. It could be this person that's chaotic, by the way. On the outside, they look this way. Serene, but on the inside, see that water's really choppy. This is my throne. I'm not getting off this throne for nothing. Nobody. Meanwhile, they stole it. It is what it is. It's all over the place. I'm sorry. So you have angel protection, and that is why you're dealing with fucking fuckheads, okay? Enemy disguised as a friend. Yours or theirs or whatever. I'm really picking up there's a lot of people involved in this. They have no facts. They lied, right? They said you were always partying. Never has the facts, makes shit up and lies. There's a lot of tension now. Somebody's stressed out, migraines and worried. Oh dear. How does it feel to be on the receiving end of that? You put some boundaries. Disrespectful, enough is enough, and defend yourself. I need to get in their energy. I need to do this and that and the other thing. I need some proof. Poser, doppelganger. It's all jealousy here. And maybe this poser doppelganger was stealing from you. And if you knew them or not, I don't know. But they were trying to prance or parade it around in front of you. Like rub it in. I suggest you rub it in this time. Rub their faces in it. Okay? Yeah, you'll cause some damage, but you could always get a new rug. Fuck their faces. They're two faces. You're going with your instinct, male or female. You give good advice, or they're searching for somebody. You give them some good advice. You could be a father. You don't have to be. Ooh, 25. They've been stopped. They can't overcome this. It's out of control. They got the car accident or got into a car, got their car taken away. They do not want to take accountability. They know they can't get over this one. They can't move. Maybe they got stopped by the cops. Ooh, there's an investigation. They try to stop an investigation. They tried to interfere with an investigation. This is the Hermit. So all this money they supposedly tried to steal from you, or they gained some sort of credit off of collateral that belonged to you or your credit. It was to get some fake boobies and lips and ass, travel, superficial things that really don't matter. They can't sell it. They can't resell it. You know what I'm saying? Fake boobies. 22, you're on path. Somebody's making a decision. Oh, look at that. Look what I got up my skirt. So the person thinks they're a stud because they wound up with somebody that shows I'm not going to say it. The truth is out. It is what it is. You're on a path. They want your essence. They want to be you. They want in your energy. Somebody is trying to be you, pretending to be you, coming across as really sickly sweet, but it's overly too sweet. You know what I'm saying? You know that there's a rotten stench underneath it. That's what I'm picking up. 25 in reverse. So we have disquiet. Do you have a vague feeling that something's not quite right? Some worry that doesn't seem to have a specific cause? Trust those feelings of disquiet. It's easy to poo-poo them, especially if other people keep telling you everything is fine. Your intuition is correct. Something is wrong. So this has been going on for a while. Maybe you went to other people and you, what's going on? Oh, you're crazy. There's nothing wrong. You know what I mean? Talking down to you, like as if you've lost your mind. Examine your work, your home, your health, your relationships, all the areas of concern in your life. Make adjustments as needed. In the dark aspect, don't make any sudden moves. That sounds like a cop. Don't move. Don't make any sudden moves. Show me your hands. Compassion. You've been harmed by someone. Your pain and anger are legitimate responses. But if you find yourself stuck in the wounded place, you can heal your heart by filling it with compassion. Compassion isn't pity or even forgiveness. It's suffering with, quote unquote, putting yourself in the other person's shoes and imagining what they are going through. Even the very worst people deserve some modicum of compassion. After all, you have to be pretty damaged to want to damage someone else. Okay, this is they're really going to pour it on thick. They want you to come to their rescue. Don't get me in trouble. No, they got themselves in trouble. Somebody's going to say they have breast cancer. They want you to pity them. It's sad that they're sick, but you know, all that hate and hatred they were carrying within them, that doesn't help either. If you're it could be you're predisposed to it. It's in your genes, blah blah blah, or you know, everything's tainted nowadays. Chemicals. Well, what I'm saying is, sometimes when you hold a lot of hate and anger in, it comes out in different ways, right? 22, plenty. The word plenty has two meanings. This has been coming up a lot lately. It means having enough abundance that you can share it freely with happy generosity, and plenty means sufficient. You have all you need and no desire for more. When you feel a lack of plenty, consider both definitions. There's a level of neediness where no matter how abundant your life is, it never feels like enough. So this person can never get enough because it's not theirs. It's easy to spend other people's money. When it's your money and you had to work hard, hourly to make this money, trudge every day, you won't be fucking silly and buying fucking body parts willy-nilly, okay? Changing your looks every 6 months. Give me a break. There's a level of neediness anyways that's a component in this. Do you really need more, or do you already have plenty? In the light aspect, be content with what you have and share with those less fortunate. And that's the lesson they're going to have to learn. They want you to share what you have right now, because now they're less fortunate. Meanwhile, when you were going through what you were going through at their mercy, it was because of what they were doing to you. They couldn't show you any compassion. We couldn't throw you a bone or nothing, right? They just laughed. If you were going hungry, I bet you they were sending you photos of food, on your phone. Look what I'm eating. Check it out. Meanwhile, they wouldn't buy you a fucking hamburger. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm picking up. So you're dealing with some nasty people. Keep it pushing. They want your pity. They're going to try to play on your heartstrings because they think that your kindness is weakness. And they're finding out differently, aren't they? Yeah. They can't make you hurt. They can't harm you any longer. They're not being sneaky. They know that you know. So they can't sneak around behind your back. You knew that there was an alliance. They formed an alliance against you. You're getting your justice. Just maybe some people are getting together to bring you your justice. They finally found out the truth, or they see the truth for what it is. Yeah, they can't cause an accident. You didn't cause an accident. They can't blame this on an accident. Something was extreme. Harshness, cutting off erotic decisions. So it wasn't by accident that you cut them off. You're not toxic. They wanted everybody to cut you off, but you're not toxic. They are. People are feeling, they're being illuminated as to who you are. So somebody's getting karma. There's no more luck on their side, no more money, no more celebrations. Revealing the truth, confessions, and shedding light. You come from a good place, altruistic place. See that heart? People were saying all kinds of nasty things about you. Yeah. They said you were jealous. You're not jealous. They were spreading rumors about you, though. pettiness, being envious, and talking behind your back. Everything they accused you of doing, they were doing. Frozen. So something's on frozen now. So they could have did some freezer spells. Not speaking, stonewall, not taking action. They're going to start seeing some action now. People are going to want to talk to you now. They stonewalled you. This is a clown. They were dealing with a clown. They thought they can clown you. Degrading appearances, shame, and humiliation. They wanted everything to freeze in your life. They didn't want you climbing, healing, doing better than them. This is a fucking clown. They're almost in over their head here. Let them fall. Let them fall. Let them receive what they deserve here, okay? Somebody gets their eyelashes done, all for free. Boobs and ass and lips. I was picking that up. Wardrobe, red bottom shoes, purses, trips. Look at me, look at me. Looking at themselves in the mirror. Probably buy a mirror that lies to them. It's all superficiality. It's a fucking clown. Wanting your wheel of fortune. I can't make this up. Endings, bring new beginnings. You are the master. You are the captain of your own ship. So get ready. News and messaging is coming towards you. Okay, your ancestors are working on you. This is a word witch. They're trying to do some word witchery on you right now. So be careful. Magic and curse. They're waiting on news. They want your destiny. Destiny switchers. Okay. Playing with magic. You know how they say the smoking gun, you know who did it? It's just a smoking finger. You know who fucking was behind this. There you go. They're trying to find something. There's a key or a lock or something like that. You could be a high priest or a high priestess, hierophant. Those are the ones who carry the key. Something's getting unlocked right now. Directions and journey. Ship. Smooth sailing. They could be traveling right now, or this is smooth sailing for you. Your ships are coming in. Somebody could have been on a cruise, locked out. What the hell? Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Hope you like the reading. Until next time, take care.